Tunnanti divyaistavaihi Vedai Sangapadakramopanishadaihi Gayanti yam samagaha Yanavastita tadgatena manasa Pashyanti yam yoginah Yasyantam navidusura suraganaha Devaya tasmai namaha. Verse number 37 onwards, please. Yattad agre vishamiva pariname mrutopamam tatsukham sattvikam proktam atma buddhi prasadajam Vishayendriya samyogat Yattadagre mrutopamam Pariname vishamiva Tatsukham rajasam smrutam Yadagre chanuvandhe cha Sukham mohanamatmanah Nidralasya pramadotham Tattamasamudarutam Natadasti pruthivyamba Divi deveshu vapunah Sattvam prakrutijai muktam Yadevishyatri gunaihi Natadasti pruthivyamba Divideveshu vapunah Sattvam prakrutijair muktam Yadevishyatri gunaihi. I hope you are contemplating over these ideas, because they are just out of the world. These ideas clearly describe the whole gamut or the entire range of human experiences, beginning from the infinity to finite, absolute to relative. Nothing remains untouched. The more and more you grasp it, you can also see for yourself where exactly you do fit in this infinite arrangement called universe. This is such a massive creation. Physically, if you look at this universe materially, Pancha Mahabhuta Jagat, this universe made out of 5 elements, beginningless, endless expanse. But the universe by itself is just not a material, gross physical existence, because in each one of us there is also a subtler dimension called mind, thoughts, ideas, emotions. And if you look at it, from the individual standpoint itself, it is so subtle, intangible, almost apparently mysterious. Imagine the total mind. How vast, how incomprehensible it is. Then apart from this gross and the subtle vastness, there is the infinity, the absolute, the awareness, consciousness that is in and through all existence. Avivaktam cha bhuteshu, vivaktam iva cha sthitam. We saw that. Avivaktam cha bhuteshu, indivisible, in and through the creation, existing as though divided. Thus, long before you and I, the tiny individual, even comes to existence, the infinity is dancing away. The dance of Shiva, Nataraja, the dance of creation is continuous, is continuing without you and me being there. It continues when you and me are there. It shall continue when these bodies shall disappear. Just like the dance of ocean. The ocean is continuously dancing. It's a dance of water. Water by itself is immobile, but apparently moving about. We call it as the waves. And the waves appear to disappear. The ocean continues. That is how the existence is. To know for yourself, where do you fit in? That is because at this moment we find ourselves, because of ignorance, separate from the universe. That is why the struggle of the individual begins. It is like a river away from the source called the ocean, continuously, restlessly, meandering, running, marching ahead to merge in the ocean. Until it finds the ocean, it will have no rest. It will cut across mountains, jungles, rivers, little brooks of any kind, but it must ultimately merge in the ocean. That is how the human individual cannot remain contented with, satisfied with a limitation of any kind. It has to move into the limitless. That is its source. It can't compromise with anything less than that. That is why no human individual ever can remain satisfied with a limited identity. No human being shall remain satisfied with any type of limitation. No human being can accept even a hint of misery, because each person is the same infinity, absolute awareness. So, to consider once, to see this vast picture, and then to find yourself as to where do you exist. In reality, you don't exist. Your body has no sense of independent existence. Body is not striving, looking for being part of something. It is naturally the part of the universe. Body has no sense of limitation. It doesn't feel it's a child. It doesn't feel it is old. It doesn't feel it's young. Body has no resistance to anything. That's in Sanskrit, the language, deho na janati, body does not know. There is somebody inside who is worried about the body, because it takes the body to be himself. Dehoham, I am the body. Body doesn't say it is me, I say I am the body. Dehe pushte, aham pushtaha. The body is nourished, I am nourished. Dehe nashte, aham nashta. The body is destroyed, I am destroyed. whatever conditions of the body, individuality drags it onto himself, and that is how he tortures the body, either in the name of religion, mystical experiences, or secular, and goes on pampering, destroying this physical body which is absolutely innocent. Now if you look at it, please think of it as even so this physical body which remains the part of the totality. Same way also this subtle, the thought by itself is not a problem. The individuality again meddles with every thought. It resists every thought because consciousness, understand, our awareness, the self that you are, has no resistance to any thought that comes, just like the sky. The space is so pervasive. The space doesn't resist the arrival of a dark cloud, nor it enjoys the fluffy white little clouds floating around, nor it craves for the cloudless sky. It's already existing as it is. These clouds appear and disappear. In the space of consciousness, no thought is resisted, no thought is craved for. It's I thought who craves everything. So when you understand thus, from the body to your senses, your thoughts, I thought, and ultimately yourself, then you know in this existence you would have no space, you have no place at all, because you don't exist. The whole thing is, that is why I call it Ishvara. There is nothing other than God, nothing other than the Brahman. Call it formless totality, I'll call it Ishvara. You don't exist. These little statements should not be just some fancy statement. You are listening and reveling in that idea. It must be true for yourself. Because you can't say, I'm the part of the universe, then fight, this flower is not on my table. This is ridiculous, understand. Ahankar is so smart. It will sit down, listen everything, then go back to exactly what it was doing. That is because of the ignorance and the gunas. That is where the three gunas we are talking about. Is so beautiful, which naturally manifest in the creation. When you know yourself, as we saw in the 14th chapter, Gunatra Vibhaga Yoga, where you saw that, Gunebhyascha param vetti matsanstam adhigacchati. Hey Arjuna, one who nanya gunebhya kartaram yada karta anupashyati. Anya gunebhya anya kartaram yada anupashyati. When he sees there is nobody else doing except these gunas. Guna guneshu vartante iti matvana sajjati. And gunebhyascha param vetti, knows that gunas are existing, just like sense organs perceive, body is growing, thoughts are thought over. These gunas do express themselves. Who I am, gunebhyascha param vetti, nirgunam. That which is other than the three gunas, that indeed is myself. Gunebhyascha param vetti, hey Arjuna, matsanstham adhigacchati. He becomes one with me, one with the God himself, the totality, one with the truth, one with the existence itself, where there is no sense of individuality to separate him from the lap of the universe. In the lap of God, there is no death. In the lap of ocean, no wave can die. That is why death, disaster, misery, unhappiness are misnomer. Wrong ideas. There is no pain until you drag it onto yourself. There is no fear until you drag it onto yourself. Just see that very clearly. Many times I have given you the example. There's a huge stone lying on the ground. Is it heavy or light? Nobody bothers. It is on the ground. Only when you try to pick it up and carry it on your head, then it becomes massive, very heavy. Whenever you think, you consider in your life you are burdened by something, I can't do it anymore, what it means is you are dragging it on your head. This is why such a beautiful symbol when Vishnu lying down in the Kshira Sagara, in the ocean of milk, in the Sattva Pradhana mind, the Vishnu is lying down. Anantanaga, the endless Ananta, the serpent whose mouth and tail come together, in the fold lies Vishnu. The mind has in a full circle. There are no fragmentation, no partitions anymore. In that Vishnu, the reality, you are sleeping. Lakshmi doing the massage. Why? Because the whole material universe is at this service. Brahma singing the Vedas, always revelation, revelry in knowledge. And the whole universe is on the run. He is the absolutely perfect manager of the universe, where the manager, the sustainer, doesn't run around doing things. He has set everything in the motion and is lying down, because things will move. If they don't, they get punished. Understand? It is just like your stomach. Nature is so beautiful. This body is rented to us. You did not create it. If you have created it, you would have such a tough time. It's better you find yourself with the body. Because if you have to pick up a body, you shall never ever succeed in choosing a body. Because always it is, my nose should be this shape, my ear should be like that, my lips should be like that, until you find the better one. You have to continuously change your physical body. Understand that you find yourself a physical body. You have absolutely no choice, and you live with the body. The making best use of this physical body. Mind also is given, everything is given. But it doesn't get into your head, my body, my things, no. It's not, physical body is rented to us. Now suppose you say, just like people do that, you rent a house, but you don't pay the rent. Who is inconvenienced? The owner. Here, if you don't pay the rent, the owner is not inconvenienced, you are inconvenienced. That is the perfect arrangement of the universe. This body is rented to you. Every day you have to give the taxation, the payment. 4 times you have to feed it, maintain it. If you don't maintain the house you are renting, owner is affected. If you don't maintain this house which is rented to you, you shall be affected. If you become too fat, you are affected. Too thin, you are affected. Neglect your body, mind, senses, whatever, you are affected. Don't feed the body, you are affected. The owner is least affected, because in whatever condition you keep it, it belongs to him. Ultimately one day it disappears into him. Nature naturally claims it. You don't have to struggle to give it to the nature. It naturally claims it, it will go back to it. There is no choice at all. Therefore, please think for yourself. Let it not be just sensations. If I am the truth, the part of the whole existence itself, the vastness, there is nothing other than it. So you remain in that attitude. Then your happiness, natural. Satisfaction, natural. Like, which is the Sattva Guna, which says, Sukham, where it says, Tat Sukham Sattvikam Yattat Agre Vishamiva Pariname Amrutopam Tat Sukham Sattvikam Proktam Atma Buddhi Prasadajam. Atma Buddhi Prasadajam. Buddhi Prasada. Because you are aware of yourself, your buddhi, your mind is at rest, natural. Now, but, please understand, every child is like that. But then, that silence, innocence, lack of conflict, lack of confusion is more because of ignorance. Child remains without any choice. The child abides in himself. Because everybody abides in himself, but not many are aware of it. What we become aware of it is sensation. That is the rajas. Naturally comes. Naturally comes. The sensation comes naturally to us. Why? That is why the child, if you look at it, anything he grabs, first he puts in his mouth. Because he wants to taste it, wants to see it. So already seen, so you want to taste everything, to know what it is. And the moment you put it, sensation is natural. Food or whatever you put it. Same thing, touch it, natural sensations. You touch the fire, you will never touch it again, because uncomfortable. You listen to music, very comfortable. Somebody is angry shouting at you, no, I am not comfortable. So, all these sensations form the foundation for your conclusion of happiness. Are you getting that? As a child, when you are growing up, these little sensations, that become the foundation on which your judgment depends. So, that is where trouble begins. Because at that time, I don't understand. Nobody tells me that the sensation is not happiness. But whichever sensation is comfortable, naturally the person says, I'm so happy. You eat some nice food, oh, it's so good, I'm so happy. You eat nice chocolate, oh, so nice, so happy. You see something, hear something, taste something, touch something, oh, it is so nice, I'm so happy. Now, by the time you are 10, 15, 20, 30, oh my God, these sensation orientation has taken a deep, deep root. A very deep root. That is why even after listening to these things for the longest time, the person still goes crazy. Just think of it. Understand. Imagine you people, even the people who are exposed to self-knowledge, self-awareness. It is not a belief. Strongest of the logic is given to you. You see how powerful it is. You see every moment how stupid it is to conclude sensation as the happiness. Suppose a person who is not exposed to these things in the name of religion, but the person is, selling some tricks and other things. If they fall for some nonsense, you can understand, because anyway, he just doesn't understand anything. But even you listen to these Vedas, Upanishads, in this attitude of knowing yourself, being yourself, where you are really sincerely listening to it, seeing the truth of it, and you have written about it, you have talked about it, yet you become a victim of a sensation. How? Just ask yourself, how? Why? Understand, there's a huge difference between your going for an object and your being pulled by an object. Can you take that? You are going for a sensation, a sound or a touch or a taste or a smell. How do I know I go for it? I can cut it any moment. Understand? If you cannot cut it down any moment, if it creates compulsion, reactions, misery, pain, loneliness, isolation, deprivation, that you feel deprived. You are a slave of a sensation, pretending to be a master. There's a huge difference between you're choosing to go for it and you're falling a victim to it. Understand? When you're falling a victim, not only you create a problem for yourself, you will create a problem for other things also. If the other thing is inanimate, you are the only one destroyed. Suppose it is a car, it's a drug, it's a drink, it's a food. The food doesn't feel conflict. The drugs don't feel conflict. You only are destroyed. But if your obsession is for a man or woman, if the other person is stupid, you can drag both and die. Understand? Whereas if you are absolutely at rest with yourself, you never create a situation which is problematic for you, nor you create a situation which is problematic for others. That is because your foundation begins with your happiness itself. Understand? That is, but long before I am aware that I am the happiness itself, sensation has overtaken. Please feel it, just not pass through, just not pass through. Look at yourself, look at your behavior, every moment of life. Tiny little something can create disaster for you. Please appreciate. Settle down in the secured, remote atmospherical ashrams where you don't meet people, everything is organized, everything is there. You may not have the test ground, a testing ground. Your test begins the moment you step out of it. Even here itself also you can be tested out. We don't think in ashrams situations are not there. Here also you can fight with people, you can be obsessed with people, you can be infatuated with people, you can fall in love, you can be destroyed, you can be obsessed with money, obsessed with power, everything is there. Human beings, it doesn't matter whether you're in a religious organization or you are in the corporate house. It's a secular body or a religious body, it makes no difference. Men and women work there. So emotions shall be always there. Our biggest mistake has been the what? The religious places, na, it will be nice. Who said that? That is why you feel shocked. Huh? How can people are also corrupt in religious organization? The people, no? The people. So they can be in any organization, anywhere. The person carries that nonsense there. You carry your stupidity everywhere. So just because you change the cloth, do you change the thought? Just think for yourself. Just because you change the cloth, do you change the thought? By changing the residence, does the person change? Simple thing. Just by changing the thought, will you change? You are very important. But when people equate the cloth with the person, sadhu means a cloth. Putting in the ochre cloth, how can he do that? Hey. When he is doing the mischief, he is not putting on the ochre cloth. Understand? When you are cheating somebody, it's not the cloth who is cheating. Think. Understand? In a three-piece suit is not civilized behavior. Inside the three-piece suit, there can be a mafia don, the biggest, the worst criminal of the town. It's not the dress, it's not the place, It's not the organizations, it's you. You understand? Please appreciate. When you are lying down on your deathbed, and one day you will die, is there anybody who will be always there? Just imagine now, when you are 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, imagine one day you will be dead. You have seen other people dying. Lucky people die on the bed. Unlucky people can just die anywhere. This morning when we were coming back, there is a massive accident. Massive. The whole road was closed down. You have to come down and go there. Anyway, so yesterday in Madras, 5 boys, 3 girls, 2 boys. Summertime, youngsters, let's have fun. Crazy driving, boom, hit the tree. Everything got jammed. All the doors got jammed. They can't get out of it. Air conditioning, which is supposed to send cool air, started sending poisonous air. They can't come out. Dead. One fellow died. Other fellows somehow survived. It was a long struggle. People came, broke it, caught it up on, like in Delhi, 4 young boys, going in top speed. Everyone is drunk. Lucky they are not on the road. All the 5 died. All of them died. So, there is no guarantee you will be dying, lying on the bed. If you are a lucky person, you are dying on the bed. When you are dying, will you consider yourself, I am the Swami dying? Or I am the managing director dying? I am the prime minister dying, politician dying. Husband of my wife, wife of my child. I am the wife of my husband, daughter of my mother dying. I am dying. Because when you are reaching that stage, you are lucky to be surviving 70, 80. You are no more the daughter of somebody. Your father is gone. You are no more the son of somebody. Your mother and father are gone. You are no more husband of somebody, because maybe wife is gone. You are no more the wife of somebody, maybe the husband is dead. Just you are lying down, alone. Not a holy man dying, unholy man dying. Have you seen it for yourself? I am alone, all alone. In the journey, you pick up few identities here and there. Pick up little relationships here and there. While traveling in a train, you are picking up little friendship. But destinations, when you come, you can't linger. Your station has come, you get down. Which is your station? You don't know. Emergency quota. You are all VIP quota. You shall suddenly get down. Suddenly. There is no chance given to you to choose which day, what time, what place. Nothing is given to you. You have to get down. Think of it. That is life. And who is afraid? Body is not afraid of it. Thought is not afraid of it. Neither it looks for sensation. Understand? But taking the sensations as the happiness, that is naturally the person gets obsessed with it. Only because you are obsessed with it, could not handle it, either you could not get enough, you are disappointed, or you got enough and you are disappointed. Either of the way you look for the absolute. Are you getting that point? Either you did not get any much, because whatever I wanted, my dream could not, I wanted a job, could not get a job because I am an idiot. I wanted to be first class first, no study, I couldn't study. Got a job, I could not get a job. Wanted to marry somebody, she married or he married to somebody and went away. I wanted to be going around somewhere to another country or something, that did not happen. It's all useless. What shall I do? Swami, let me see what is this religion talks about. Frustrated. So more frustrated people come. Or another set of people who have done it. Okay, I wanted to be an engineer, I became engineer. I wanted to be a good student, became a good student. I wanted to have a job, got a job. So what? I'm not the only one. So many people have got it. Then what? That fellow also comes. So some people come out of frustration. Some people come out of knowing the limitation of fulfillment, limitation of the achievement. The people who come in knowing the limitation of achievement, they become genuine. The people who come out because they could not do anything, they start doing the same thing what they would have done there. They start cheating people. This becomes another profession. Understand? That is why religion get a stupid name. Anything for that matter, please understand. So what is needed is asking for yourself, all right, enough of sensation, enough of the places I have gone. Or I don't have to be an achiever, but I understand, even if I do that, that is no end of it. I am a failure. I know I am poor. Poverty will not solve the problem. But I have seen rich people also, that problem is not solved. Why should I be rich to know it is a limitation? Are you getting that point? I may not be bright. I am a dull fellow. I know dullness doesn't pay, but brightness also doesn't pay. The bright people also are in trouble. So what is the truth? One is interested. I am alone, frustrated, there is nobody with me. But then also I have seen people very popular with many men, many women. Stupid, always conflict. So where is the solution? Come back. So such a person, when you are withdrawing yourself from the world, listen, when you are first time, when you are choosing to withdraw from the world, frustration no doubt, you are withdrawing from the world. Suppose you reach a teacher, you go to an ashram, or go to a guru, a person who knows the things. You reach that person, first few months you will be tremendously enthusiastic. Why? Because you have really fed up with your life and you have come here and you feel so relaxed. Abba, so nice. Nothing to do, nothing to achieve, so nice. But once you, suppose the teaching doesn't take place there and you get settled into a comfortable life, then shall begin your again that appetite for the pleasure. Understand? It's a very subtle thing, very, very subtle thing. Are you getting that point, please? First, when you come back, your renunciation is very powerful. First few days, few months, you will not want anything. Nobody. Once you settle down into that life, and suppose you are not studying, not contemplating, that direction is not given, and you have more time, even if you are contemplating, you are spending only 1 hour per meditation, 23 hours, nothing else to do, the dreams will come back. Appetite will return. Maybe. So that is where even in the ashrams, even in the so-called study places also, you will have same type of trouble that other places people do have. Because your mind comes back. Understand? So that is where comes your conscious decision. When that, don't say the thoughts will not come, thoughts will come. But then you defend, you see it very clearly, and he says, no, it will be little difficult in the beginning. That is why, yattat agre vishamiva pariname amrutopama. Because in the beginning stages, it will be visha. You know, like poison. You won't like, because what you like is eating, touching, tasting, seeing, hearing, everything you like. But now you are shown interest in happiness itself, not the object of happiness. Are you getting the transition? You are interested in the happiness itself, not the object of happiness. But object of happiness is so effortless. Are you getting that? What is effortless? Happiness is effortless or perception is effortless? For the person who is yet to be aware of himself, perception is effortless. For the wise man only, happiness is effortless. The one who knows himself, for him only happiness is effortless. Even though it's an effortless state, Everybody is not aware of it. Only when you are aware of it, that is so effortless, you don't want to put forth any effort to be happy. That time you become alasya dhurina, the master idler. But when you are not yet aware of that dimension, what is effortless? Perception, sensation. That is why there is a conflict. I am a brahmachari or I am a Swami, I am not supposed to eat that food, I am not supposed to look at that girl, I am not supposed to, all supposed to. I am not supposed to look at that boy, I am not supposed to take money, I am not supposed to, eat, ask for good food. I am not supposed to, you understand? But what is reality? I want that food, I want that boy, I want that girl, or I want that importance. That is where comes your conflict, visham. This is the visham. Agre vishamiva. Immediately it becomes like a poison. Struggle. Poison means what? A mighty struggle. Understand? That is why people keep you away in the ashrams. Where? Mountain tops, jungles, far away, remote places. Why? So that nobody is there. But nobody is there is fantastic. But suppose amongst the people you have the problem, what will happen? That is why previously they were doing that only boys ashram or only girls ashram. Only boys. So that no problem. But today that is also not safe. Only girls. Today that is also not safe. Those were the days when people were little shy. The boy will not look at a boy. But nowadays that also nonsense going on. A girl is looking at a girl. Now what a damn thing. You understand how stupid it is. What I am talking to you, this no Gita class would have repeated these ideas because these things were not existing those days. And even when existing today also not many people will talk about it. Understand? Thereby I am not making myself special. What I am trying to make is be honest. That is the reason why it was more a male-dominated or a female-dominated thing. But then today that also is not safe. And then whenever there is a male, female, boy, girl, man, woman, things are there, of course, there is spark. Okay? So you look at the boy, you look at the girl, then you don't know what to do. You are not supposed to, but it happens. But then what happens? Please appreciate. That is where comes the problem. Suppose you have that is why we will see the gunas, it will see. If it happens, what do you do? Agre vishamiva, ask you. That is where comes your reminding. Why these uniforms are given? Because uniform is to remind. Hey, did I come here for happiness or for a boy or a girl? Did I come here for happiness, for the truth? Or I come here for food or money or recognition or importance? That is why. That's why I tell you, every day, every morning, you begin your day with a total awareness of yourself. And as far as possible, continue throughout the day. Once you are totally aware, awarefully, you go for something. If you think it's not going to create a problem for you or for anybody else. You want to consciously overeat, choice is yours. If your stomach gets upset, you neither blame the cook nor blame the food. You want to consciously, but you can say, Swami, then what about consciously going for a man or woman? Yeah, you can go. Take that example. You can go. But respect the other person's opinion. Suppose you say, that man is very attractive, that woman is very attractive. Yes. So what do? Did you ask that person? Understand clear. Very, very clear. Because he is not an object. A man is not an object. A woman is not an object. Today people behave, deal. Why this so much sexual crime around the world? Because they consider woman as an object. Woman is an object. It's not an inanimate object. It's a person. A man is a person. You can't deal with them as objects. Understand? Please. Can you be ready for the consequences? Consequences of what? Being refused. Suppose you say somebody, I love you, I like you, I am attracted to the other person, but I am not attracted towards you. Thank you. Disappear. Instead of disappearing, you are creating machinations. What for? That is where you get into trouble. Understand? Please, see it very, very clearly. In your head, in yourself, when you are studying in the beginning, agre vishamiva. It will be very uncomfortable in the beginning stages because so easy for perception. And I have been doing it all throughout my life, seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, so effortlessly doing it. So when I am denying myself, naturally uncomfortable, like emotions. You have been you are expressing your emotion just like that. You are angry, boom. Have you seen child restricting his anger? Have you seen a child suppressing his jealousy? Have you seen a child suppressing? If you touch the mother, not your mommy. The child doesn't think that he is going to, the child doesn't know that. My mommy, don't touch my mommy. True. Try that. Have you played these games with children? Try to teach them. His toys are there. He says, oh, this is nice. I'm going to, you are not taking my toy. That's not yours. Don't touch it. True. That's baby. That's baby. There is no hiding of emotions. I hate you. The child will straight away tell, I hate you. Somebody sent me a joke. Children were asked, whom do you hate most? They say, Raja Ram Mohan Rai. You know Raja Ram Mohan Rai? He was a reformist. And he said, why do you hate him? Because he stopped child marriage. Raja Ram Mohan Rai was one of the reformists. Because India, people are marrying under 8-year-old, 10-year-old, 12-year-old, many around the world, many countries, they are doing that. Anyway, it's a joke. Okay, so whom do we hate? I hate him. Why? We stop child marriage, true. Anyway, think. They don't hide their emotions. When an adult, you hide your emotions. You hide. Inside, going crazy. The difference between tamasic and sattvic is, rajasic person is, straight away it will show. Tamasic person, under the spell of it. Sattvic person holds it. Like Shiva, Nilakantha. Nilakantha is blue throat. What is the blue throat for? He was drinking the most powerful poison, hala. And drinking the powerful poison, Parvati cut hold of his throat. The story is, so this Visha, the poison, stayed here at the throat level. If it goes inside, it will kill him. If it throws outside, it will kill others. So he holds it, suspect. A wise man is not that a wise man can't be angry, but he holds his anger, holds his jealousy, holds his lust, passion, hatred, every emotion. Are you getting it? Because you are a person. You have all the emotions, but you hold it. If you suppress, you are dead. If you throw, others are affected. Ignorant, the other one, what is that? Why the Rajasic person throws out. Everybody else is affected. Tamasic person throws out also, kills also. Both. Both way. Both way is dead. Are you getting that, please? So, watch out. These things in the beginning, Vishamiva. But Pariname Amrutopamam, withdraw from everything, because it's so natural to go for sensation. And so effortlessly it is available. To withdraw becomes a little difficult, but that is why vairagya, viveka vairagya. When you have discrimination and also dispassion. It's a dispassion. Understand? Discrimination as well as dispassion. Then what happens? Even if the same emotions are there, it doesn't make any difference to you. Then in that mind you recognize yourself. Once you realize yourself, understand yourself who you are, amrutopamam appa. Nice. Now you are free to see, hear, taste, touch, smell, to be with somebody or not to be with somebody, to be with something or not to be with something. It's your choice. When it becomes your choice, when anything is neither a problem for you or for others, then only it's your choice. Are you getting that point? It's your, and anything is not either your problem or other people's problem. You don't do something to create problem for you or for others. Anytime. Sensitive, sensitive, sensitive. Become absolutely sensitive. You know, I remember my college days. In college days, you all must have gone through, no? I am talking about it, you don't get a chance to talk. When you teach your students also, you tell the same thing. You know, in the college days, you know, they will be celebrating this Ganesh Puja. Saraswati Puja, I was the secretary for the association. So, we have to tell people, you must do that, you must do that. There are some boys who are really good workers. They will come. There are 2, 3 boys. Hey, can you come? Hey, what? Can you come? I am coming. Very active fellow. They will come. There are other fellows in Oriya, they call them Nungra. Nungra means the ones who are always salivating for girls. You know, when they see the girls, they will be. So just because 2, 3 girls are coming, those fellows, hey, can I come also? Then you ask them question. We know the idiots. So you want to come for work or for the baby? For the girl is here, therefore you are coming, or you are coming for the thing? 90% boys are like that. 10% girls are like that. Not that the woman is free from it. She will not come. But if you say, who all are coming? You know, who all are coming? Because you have to tell her information. Because girls need security. Because she wants to know that rascals are there. So she will not come. There are some rowdies in the class. So she will not come if those fellows are there. But among the rowdies of the person whom she likes is there. Oh yes, I'll also like to come. Oh, I see. So does she come for Ganesh Puja or for the... Does he come for Saraswati Puja or the other Saraswati? Does she come for Ganesh or Ganeshan? Are you getting that? So, you can see it for yourself. Inside what is happening, only you can see. But you tell everybody, oh, I'm so working, you know, so far. Why? Because she is here. Oh, I see. All right, what do you do? Take the girl out. Then say, do it here. Okay. Stomach is not all right, feeling all right. Stomach is not feeling all right, the brain is not feeling all right. Because if you say mentally you are upset, the bag is out of the cat. Right? The cat is out of the bag. So what shall you say? Feeling sick. Why? Because if you say, the girl is not there, then you'll know, oh, so you are working for the girl, huh? Ishvara, Ishvara. I'm not telling you jokes. You look inside. Are you free or you are stuck? Ask yourself. Ask yourself. It's like some school teachers were asked to come for a program. The first question, 2-3 teachers asked you, what type of food they are going to give? So good food, no, they will come. If it is just ordinary food, they will not come. So what are they coming for? Are you getting that point, please? Ishvara, please appreciate. If you understand these things, you can know how complicated people are. Because their action is something, their motive is something else. And you can never see their motive. That is why you are in trouble. You take them on a face value. Why is it so difficult to have a human relationship? It's a face value. You have to take them face value. Can you see somebody's mind? Can you read somebody's mind? And the person says, oh, you don't believe me, you don't do this to me. Oh boy, I will believe, I love to believe. But then what you are doing is not that believable. Think. Just see that. Why is it so? Because even when you have left everything, sensations still rule life. Agre vishamiva. That is why after some time you may hate religion, hate the studies, hate ashram life, hate isolation, because you are not enjoying it. The cloth becomes a restriction, understand? One who wants to do things, for him cloth is a restriction. If you don't want to do things, are you getting that point, please? You want to drink, then your cloth becomes a restriction because you are not supposed to drink. Suppose you don't drink, what is the restriction? I want to be with a boy or a girl, man or woman. I want to have a money, I want to eat something. There is a conflict. Why? Because I am not supposed to do it. Think. But suppose I am not interested. If it is there, fine with me. If it is not there, it doesn't matter. So you don't feel restricted. Understand? That is why with what attitude you do a thing, only you know. Nobody else will know. Other people may say, oh, this fellow is going crazy about something. How do you know? How does anybody know? Whether you are doing it out of your freedom or you are doing it, you are compulsive, you are feeling pushed. Only you shall. Only you shall, nobody else. If you are feeling restricted, you have not understood it. Are you getting that point? If you feel restricted, as I told you the other day, you are a person with no boundary. Anything you can do. Clean the toilet, why not? Clean the water the garden, why not? Dig a hole, why not? Drive a car, I don't know. Okay, learn it if I can, why not? Take up some responsibility, yes. Can you do this? Yes. Can you do that? Anything I can do, I will do. There is nothing called no for me. You are an amazing person. As I told you, it's like a all-terrain vehicle. 4-wheel drive. You are like a 4-wheel drive. Anywhere, yes, sand, mud, stone, rock, wood, it just doesn't matter. All terrain, all weather camping gear, 4 seasons, anything it will take. Can you be a person? Strong, sattvic person. Rajasic, only one. Tamasic fellow, and Rajasic person goes straight for the sensation, agre amrutopamam. In the beginning, very exciting. Pariname vishamiva. It's just other way around. Very much fun. Now, fun. It's just like a child. Or like an animal also. I was staying in somebody's house. It's such a beautiful dog he had. No, his name is Rufus. So sweet he was. I go to that house I was staying. He'll always come. Because he became very friendly with me. I love those dogs. When I sleep in my room, he'll go and scratch. He wants to come in. He wants to sleep there, air conditioning. So he's a, Irish setter. Beautiful dog, long ear, big boy, oh, very beautiful. One day, the family were observing a child's birthday. They put a huge chocolate cake on the bed, on the table. Everybody has left. Somewhere they left 15-20 minutes, nobody was there. The servants are also somewhere, everybody is out somewhere. This fellow, he has an unrestricted entry, comes in, wow, 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 ate the whole cake, died. He doesn't understand that if I take the whole cake, I'll be dead. He doesn't understand. He just died. Why? Taste, no? Tongue doesn't feel full. Does the tongue feel full? If the tongue feels full, very entry itself you can stop. See the smartness of the arrangement. The tongue doesn't feel the fullness. If the tongue feels full, nobody will overeat. But it must go inside. Then only you will feel full. So, take the sensation as much as he likes. Eat. And then, pariname vishamiva. Understand? Just think of it. So many cases you can see, everything. Yesterday there was a article in the news. Because it happened yesterday, I am telling you. It is happening all over the world all the time. BPO nowadays, you know that all the girls, boys, they work unusual hour. The BPL, BPO. So when they are coming, one girl, she was working, and then these 3-4 boys, colleagues, friends. They said, yes. They said, somebody is waiting, we'll go. Morning 6:30, they take her. You know what? Raped. They put some injections, some drugs, thrown out. The fools don't understand. You are in an office. 4 of you gone together. Whatever you do with it, can you hide? They don't see that I will be caught. That will be jail. Immediately they were caught. After a few hours, 2 of them are somewhere, they are caught. And they will be punished. Why? Friend. You are your friend. What happens? Head. One thought. Just one thought. Think of it. In the beginning, amrutopamam, pariname vishamiva. Even that is why among even the so-called sadhus also same thing happened. I knew. Just telling you examples, please appreciate. 45-year-old one man, sadhu. 20-year-old he was sadhu. A young girl comes in. Now what happens? Now the girl is very friendly. So the person thinks, okay. And then suddenly the girl is pregnant. Now she says, you have to marry. Now he forces. To marry, what will you do? You have to give up the clothes or no? Now, when you force that person to give up the clothes, and the person is in that cloth for 20 years, right? He hates it. But then what can he do? Stuck. So, because she threatens, does like that, they both get married. He was a brilliant man. Not scripturally, but educationally. Very, very top fellow. Then they married. How long? 1 year. Just one, not even 1 year. The child was born, separated again. What separated? The fellow ran away. Now nobody is going to scandalize him, no. Once you are inside that, you may be afraid. But once you are given up. Now what shall you be afraid of? It's okay, now you are like any common man and woman, so go to hell. That person was somewhere staying in a place. Anyway, now he went back to no sannyas, but then doing what he was doing, she went to do whatever doing, but both are separated. For what? Agre, amrutopam, very, very comfortable. Sensation. Oh. Later on, Vishamiva. Just like food. That's what I'm telling. Indulgence, if you indulge on food or music, taste or smell, it is terrible, but it's at least harmless. Because the other person is not involved. When it comes to another man or woman, you are in a perfect mess. Appreciate. Vishamiva. That is, the person doesn't see the consequences. If I do now this, what will happen? Right. That is why relating to people, you must be absolutely aware of the maturity of the other person. If the other person is immature, you should not touch the person because you are in a trap. Understand? If the person is mature, forget it. You don't know what's going on. That's a different thing. Whereas the tamasic person, no thought. Beginning headache, end also headache. Both time headache. In the beginning also he doesn't know what he is doing. End also he doesn't know what he is. Like a drug addict. He cannot. Doesn't know what is going on. Relationships also same thing. In the beginning you are in a headache, I want even... The relationship doesn't work also. So whole life is only pain, pain, pain. Because that is tamasic person. Quite suddenly one little flash of happiness once in a while. But life is a pain. These are the three. Sukham. Okay, but in reality there is absolute sukham. Absolute sukha is what? Being with yourself. Like somebody sent me an SMS today. Isn't it, Swamiji, true that the things are only then and there? What the person wanted to say is, happiness is now and here. Only I am, the self. The person writes nicely. Self is here and now. Yes, only self or happiness is here and now. Everything else is then and there. Then and there means, but sometime they will be there. You cannot maintain it. Are you getting that point, please? Other things are always then and there. The food will be there. You cannot carry it all the time to come, can you? Your body, then and there, can you carry it all the time? They are always away, always away, always away. Only thing that is always now and here is yourself, the happiness. Call it God, call it truth. Are you getting that? Therefore, see for yourself what type of happiness you want. Yourself or sensation of any kind. Okay? And so just like happiness, three kinds, karta, karana, all these things have been described. Just the last one, we shall see tomorrow more elaborately. Just touch it and we'll finish it up because I want to build it up again. Please appreciate how it is. So these three types of things, sattva, rajas, tamas, whether it is karta, karma, sukham, all these, everything in this universe is touched by three things. And how beautiful Bhagavan says, Hey Arjuna, natadasti prithibhyamba divi devesva puna sattvam. Natat sattvam asti. There is nothing existing. Sattva means existing. There is nothing existing in this place. Where? Prithibhyam. In this earth. There is no such thing existing in this earth. Divi, in the heavens. Deveshu, or among the gods. Manusyeshu, pranishu, deveshu. There is no such place, time, earth or heaven, human or divinities, whoever is free from these three gunas. Evihi prakrutijai gunai muktam nasyat. Everything is touched by the three gunas. Are you getting that point, please? In each one of us, all the three gunas are always there. Only gunas, nirguna also there. Are you getting that point? We are at once saguna as well as nirguna. Don't emphasize only on three gunas. Are you getting that? Don't emphasize only on three gunas. Three gunas also there, but also nirguna, both are there. Gunebhya para. That is there. But only difference is, when these three gunas are going up and down, sometimes dominant, sometimes low, sometimes high, sometimes low. In relation to yourself, the absolute consciousness, it is always the same. That is why you want to be at equilibrium, you want to be harmonious, you want to be balanced, you want to be in harmony, be with yourself. Because three gunas will always be ups and downs. I was trying to really explain. I said, how to explain? Very beautiful example came. Around the creation you can see these ups and downs. Please see. Water. Pure water. Pure water. Clean water. Sattva. Harmless, gentle stretch of pure lake. A pond, well, a river, beautiful water. Rajasic is flood. Flooded water, coming in force. It doesn't sustain, it kills. Tamasic water is dirty pool. Very steady, looks very calm. Drink it, you are dead. Okay? Anything you can take. Any principle. Gentle breeze. Gentle breeze, sattvic, sustains. Rajasic. The breeze comes with tremendous force, like a typhoon, tornado, storm, destroys. And tamasic is polluted air. Air may be gentle, kills you. Tamasic. Are you getting that point, please? Just examples. Same thing also. In case of happiness, you think of it. Sattvic is just being yourself. You are not doing anything. Just being yourself, good enough. Absolutely. Anandoham. I am the happiness. Shivoham, Shivoham. You don't do anything. You don't have to even open your eyes or close your eyes. You don't have to do anything to be happy. You are just happy with yourself. Finished. Rajasic fellow is Agre Vishamiva, Agre Amrutopamam, Pariname Vishamiva. Very active, creating problem for himself and for others. What people are doing in the world? What is the people are doing in the world? Very, very active and aggressive. For creating problem for themselves. When a sattvic person is active, he is blessed, everybody is blessed. Understand? When a sattvic person is active, because he is happy with himself, when he is active, he is blessed, other persons are also blessed. When a rajasic person is active, he goes crazy, he drives everybody crazy. Have you not seen people? If they want to be active, other 100 people also must be dragged. When the sattvic person is active, other people will join in. When the rajasic person is active, other people are either forced in or walk out. Understand the dimension. When a sattvic person is active, is so creative, everybody will be interested. What are you doing? Oh, that's very nice. And each one joins. When the rajasic person is active, when the other person is looking at it, oh, I'm going, sit down, do it. Rajasic person. Others will be either forced or they disappear. Rajasic person will be left alone. Tamasic fellow, forget it. Just forget it. He will not do anything. Therefore, there is no need to be anybody around. And he shall say, I have nothing to achieve. I am fulfilled. Inactivity. Are you getting? There is a difference between inaction, understand carefully, inactivity and stillness. The sattvic person is karmani akarmaya pasyat. In answer to the action, he sees the inactivity. So that we have seen earlier in those classes. Whereas the tamasic person is inactive, finish. By not doing, he thinks he is inactive. The sattvic person is, while doing, he knows he is inactive. Because kartrutva is not there, doership is not there. Heavily involved, there is no sense of doership. That is why there is no tiredness. When you are tired, I am doing. How much can I do? Oh, I see. True. How much can you do? How much can I take? Oh, you are there to take. Naturally, how much can you take? Are you getting that point? But suppose you are not there. How much can you take? But how much? What is how much? Understand the point. Mind, so beautiful. Okay? So everything in this universe is touched by these through. There is no person or thing which remains untouched by the Sattva Rajas Tamo Guna. Arjuna. Therefore, we shall see now how, according to the expression of these gunas, which guna is dominant, what happens? There shall be 4 varieties of people. So according to guna and their expression, there shall be 4 varieties of people. Do not first brand people into 4 varieties, then try to fix the guna. First see the guna, then according to that, you shall see the variety of people. And when every person is every person is having all the 3 gunas, each person shall be sometimes Brahmana, sometimes Vaishya, sometimes Kshatriya, sometimes Shudra. Same water, sometimes dirty, sometimes flooding, sometimes gentle. Same water. Water is same. That is why, can you see the difference in people? You cannot. Everybody essentially one undifferentiated, absolute Brahman consciousness. But according to the guna, playing, sometimes somebody can be something. That is, all the possibilities are in you. That is why the system, the classification that you see today, where people are considered to belong to a caste because of a birth, is so ridiculous, irrational, and has no sanction of any scripture. Okay? We shall see that.